right now on Twitter. It's happening.
You can't
Say
turn
hi,
your
'cause
phone
we're
while
looking at
recording. Okay. What up?
And now we're looking at me. This is the live. This is the
Welcome to the
pre-show
live stream
for episode 17. We're doing it early this week because we're still getting all of our shit set up. We're doing it early this week because my father-in-law retires from the fucking Navy tomorrow.
Woo!
How many years?
29.
That's all long.
Yeah, 29 combined between active duty and reserves. I don't want to say too much because he's still currently in the military.
Oh yeah, got to keep it on lock.
We went to his house earlier this week and watched basketball. We watched game 2, I think. Anyway, we watched that and we talked about like his time in the military, and I talked to him about being on the podcast one day, and I was like, and the way that it will work for you is we'll do the podcast with you, and then we'll sit down with you the next day and we'll listen it with you, and you can tell us if things need to be taken out, and then we'll edit it like accordingly and we'll move on, So
he deserves that.
yes, yeah,
absolutely.
When that much of your life is still under wraps and you're not allowed to talk about it, we'll give you the opportunity to tell us when things need to be taken out. So usually we don't. We just chop off the BSB.
Cheers,
usually
everybody.
we don't do that. We just chop off just the beginning of the episode of us bullshitting, unless I'm a fucking idiot and accidentally upload it 3 times. We just chop off the beginning and edit it and put the rest of it up. So
Was that this week? Did we just figure that out this week?
just this week did I figure out how I had been fucking it up. 3 weeks in a row, I think.
That is so great.
I fucked that up. So that's just where we're at, I guess. We're flipping the
I
camera.
love every second of it.
Yeah. The show is going to be untraditional this week, similar to how it was last week.
A little free-flying type. I mean, we got some newsy type stuff to cover.
Yeah.
We've got me adjusting my sound during the pre-show.
Me too.
I'm coming in so tiny.
Yeah.
I'm not tiny. Look at this. Off screen.
Nah.
Hopefully off screen. I don't remember.
Bump yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, what's
No,
going
I
on?
don't think you
Don't go check. No, still small.
Yeah.
What
Well,
the-
we'll
fix
focus it
in
again.
post.
Here, you take that.
Absolutely.
I flipped it around towards you.
Whoop,
And I'll do this.
What's up, everybody?
So because last week, we're doing all this and we're talking to everybody at the same time. So last week was untraditional. I just had a very strange week when it comes to just family stuff and other things that went on. So we're kind of using this as another warm up week to get back into what we normally do.
Yeah.
Like you said, definitely we have some informational stuff, some news type stuff, but we're just going to talk about just regular shit. We're going to sit back. We're going to drink some BSB. We're going to drink some water because we're going to be safe here. We're going to smoke a little bit, and we're just going to talk about, we're going to Jordan Peterson in 2 weeks, so we're going to talk about some Jordan Peterson type stuff. Probably I'll listen to some of that this week.
Dude.
Some Joe Rogans and so
Big idea stuff, real life stuff too. Not just. It's not just all hard news all the time.
Yeah, I'm switching in.
I gotta turn my headphones down because I'm like yelling into my own ears, which is highly upsetting. But no, I was gonna tell you this morning. JBP put out Jordan B. Peterson.
Yes.
If you don't know that. He tweeted out something this morning about some of like the far left parties in the Canadian Parliament, I guess, losing power, getting voted out and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so I just did a reply tweet, and it included JBP and Alex Trudeau.
Yeah.
And so I just replied. I didn't expect to get any kind of hit or anything. And then all of a sudden, I got like 6 or 7 different comments. And I just asked, I said, hey, so what's the difference between a Canadian liberal and like an American liberal in a political sense? And I was very happy to know that a lot of people were very informative. And they hooked me up, and I found out that there's a lot of different left-leaning parties and left parties in Canada. Some of them a lot farther left than others.
In Canada.
Yeah, but it was interesting. It was cool. I've never had that kind of like interaction on Twitter really before. It was cool. A lot of people just filling me in. It's kind of nice.
Now we're fucking cooking. Sorry, everybody. I'm fucking focused now. I have the sound shit figured out.
Right.
I'm balling out right here. So, no, that's pretty interesting. As I've been getting older, I've been talking to my grandma, and as we've been doing this more, my grandma's from Canada, right? So as we've been doing this more, I've been talking to her more and more, just about different political stuff, you know, she's retired, so she sits at home and pays attention to this stuff while she's not doing
It's
whatever.
because that's the only time you actually have the time to do it.
So, it's been really interesting conversations. I fuck with that a lot. Canada's,
I love good conversation.
I don't know. It's in the EU and shit, and in Canada, it's so interesting because it's so old. There's such a history there, you know. Like Justin Trudeau's dad, Peter Trudeau, like also was involved in like Canadian politics and stuff like that. And that's, I mean,
it
with
makes
like
sense.
Marie Le Pen and like her father, like there's a lot of stuff like that where people's kids, not that that doesn't happen in America, because I mean the Kennedys and all that, like shit does go down, but there's a lot of that.
Nepotism is real in politics.
Yeah.
It's real big in politics.
Yeah, that's like, I think, kind of their compromise to like a monarchy, you know? Like, we're not going to have kings and shit. Like
we have
the royal family's going to
royalty.
sit aside. Yeah, but we're going to like let our kids take over stuff when we're done with that. So,
that's got me wondering if, what's her name? John McCain's daughter, the one that's on The View.
Meghan McCain?
Meghan McCain. I'm wondering if she's ever going to be like, well, this is just it. I have to put my hat into the ring now.
I think 100% at one point after her father passes, she will run for some sort of political position and eventually end up in the Senate. Whether or not she, like, I don't know.
You think it's Senate or Congress?
I think she'll end up there, yeah. I mean, that's what her dad, you know, I mean, obviously that's what her dad is. So
but I don't think she's got
her ultimate goal.
Any other, like, major connections to get into, say, like, another branch of government and do it that way.
No, and like...
I don't think so.
And I guess what I mean when I say is I don't think that she'll run for president. You know, like John McCain has run for president. I don't think that she'll do that.
John McCain's a baller.
Right. I don't think she has a large enough platform to run on.
Yeah. And then if she did, she's on The View, which is not a good platform to do that on.
I didn't realize that she was actually on The View.
I didn't know.
thought that she was just like...
I thought she was on a lot.
Yeah.
And then I just put two and two together. I was like, oh no, she's
like an actual...
She's on there. Yeah.
That's
which
pretty
is
interesting.
Strange.
I'm not a huge fan of The View.
No,
but
I don't like
I also
The
haven't
View
watched it in a long
at all.
time. No disrespect. If anybody is saying anything to us on Facebook, we're by ourselves. So
sorry,
we're not
guys.
able to see you, so I apologize for that. We are not ignoring you.
I can go look real quick.
Yeah,
sure. We
I'll
can take
that
this.
if you want.
We're going on an adventure.
And do a little check.
We're going on an adventure.
Because I'm not sure.
And we're gonna play. Look at this. Look at it. Ready? Oh, there's stuff on there. Okay. Here, you can actually have that.
Yeah, you tell me what they had to say there. So we won't talk about
Right.
it. So. Is that my wife is preparing for the retirement tomorrow. She has to do some baking and stuff like that. And then
Wave. My brother-in-law. What's up, homie?
What up, dog?
I hope you're still listening.
Thank you for joining. I appreciate you.
Nancy.
And Carolina's on her way home from work, so she'll be back like while we're
Jordan Riley.
doing the
Isaac.
or recording the podcast.
Look at all these people. Thanks for hanging out with us for a while.
That's awesome. I appreciate everybody who's on here. I don't know if
Rachel
anybody-
Jones.
Yeah. Who's that?
Rachel Jones. Hi,
Hi.
Rachel.
How's it going?
This is awesome. Look at all these people waving.
Yeah. Usually we get a lot of
Going
people
back to the show now.
who watch the Twitter thing afterwards. Who watch the Twitter video after it's been posted and all that.
Well, although people watching on, you can't rotate the phone.
Can't. Doesn't work like that.
All the people watching on the Facebook, they're the ones that actually get the real pre-show stream that goes up on YouTube afterwards.
Right.
Because it's the only one I know how to pull from right
Well,
now.
and it's probably the best one because it's right in front of us. This one moves a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that's...
I'm over here like my arm's getting tired and I'm like dropping the phone.
Yeah, what's it? 9.5 minutes?
Oh yeah, I didn't even look to see when we started, but whatever.
No, we're
It's all
good. We're at like 9.5. So
My
this
boss is
beginning
watching
part
some
is-
of our old ones, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. Good old Mikey. So I'm going
Shout
to give
out
Mikey
to
a
Offie
shout out
boss. Yeah.
right now because I know he's going to watch this next week.
Yeah.
So I hope I
Salt
have
to
a
the
good
Streets
edit.
merch. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers check this out,
Boom.
but within the next month, you guys will be able to purchase this stuff. We will have it in-house in different sizes. We're going to have some shirts, some sweatshirts, and if there's some shit there that you want and that we don't have, you tell us, and I'm gonna fucking order it for you, and we'll get it. I might charge you more for a custom order because capitalism. But you know,
I want to
definitely
get
within the next
stickers
month.
going on too.
What's that?
I want to get stickers going on.
Yeah.
I think it was your brother David was asking about stickers. And so I was like, dude, I'm on it. I'm looking for stickers now.
So
that's got to be pretty easy.
Within the next month, we will have merchandise for purchase for men and women because we don't fucking discriminate here at Salt of the Streets.
Nah, man. I mean, both of our wives have shirts. Your mom has a shirt now.
David has a shirt that I haven't given to him yet, but there is a shirt made for you, David.
It's coming,
in the house. I just keep forgetting all four of the boys from last week have a shirt. Casey and Drew both have shirts.
Case Bowls, and does Drew have a sweet name?
Drew Baby Drew, that's what I call him.
Drew Baby Drew.
I think I got bit by something.
If there's one thing the live stream is good for, it's for seeing how close to shaves you got.
Yeah, I shaved today, so you guys can see I shaved today, but I think I got bit by something earlier. So that's what I'm doing here if you guys are if you're watching this later. Sorry, but that's weird. So we're like 11 minutes on this. Like we said, this is going to be kind of a weird show. It's
gonna be fun.
Whatever. Yeah, it's going to be nice and normal. I'm already feeling good a little bit off this BSB. I'm ready to get fucking rolling, spark one of these joints. So, I mean, unless there's anything else that you want to add to this, I think that we can pretty much.
No, I think we love your faces, in the words of Philip DeFranco.
Really D. Yeah.
Oh, man. And yeah, we'll catch you next. It's on the board next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see you then.
Peace out, everybody.
Oh yeah, and I have to go over and actually
Yeah.
shut it off.
Bye, everybody. I'm talking to everyone at the same time. Have a good one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Stop the broadcast. Oh.